Bet Sahur, the house of the watchers. No, we're in Bethlehem. But the shepherd's field is in Bet Sahur. Alright, so we're going to the bus parking lot, where from there we will walk towards the Church of Nativity. This is the law. So we may go up a little bit. We have mass scheduled at 9 o'clock. So forget about everything else, forget about taking pictures even. You'll have time to take pictures on the way out, okay? So when we get off the bus, we walk towards the Nativity together. Go for Mass first, then we visit the church.
في عندي شعار فهمت كود؟ No. No.
Alright, so we're standing in front of the Church of the Nativity, which is built on a cave where the Lord Jesus is born. So we're gonna talk about the history of the church. Where we are now here is Major Square. Christmas month or Christmas week, even Christmas month, that will be decorated with Christmas decorations. Carols will be set here, broadcasted all over the world. So the view that you see on TV usually, this view, a big Christmas tree will be in the middle there, huge one. This is Manger Square.
For your group. Okay, enjoy your group.
A huge one used to became smaller and smaller. Now it's a small gate for a couple of reasons. For protection, to prevent enemies coming with their animals inside the church, and in order to bow for respect when you enter the church. We're gonna go for Mass first, then visit the Nativity. Which is divided into different chapels. Behind that wall, it's in the same cave as identified where the Lord Jesus is. So the Nativity, the Church of Nativity, the birthplace of the Lord Jesus. We're gonna visit that, but can you hear they have services now? They open at 9:30. So we do have Mass here. Then after Mass we go to the, can we hear them? So this is the same cave where Jesus is born. But it's divided into different chapels, and this is called the Chapel of Saint Joseph. It's identified where Saint Joseph saw a vision that the king is going to harm this child, Jesus. And of course from here they fled to Egypt. That chapel over there is called Sabah Khair. It's called the Chapel of the Holy Innocents. Of course the kids of Bethlehem were massacred by Herod the Great. And they were buried here. And these are small tombs for the little children that were massacred by King Herod. So the Chapel of St. Joseph, the Chapel of Holy Innocents, that's all in the same place where the Lord Jesus is born. And we're going to the Chapel of St. Jerome. Hieronymus, watch your heads please. The tomb of St. Jerome, and we're going to have Mass inside. Watch your heads here. The Caesar asked for registration. Joseph was descendant of the family of David. Where is David originally from?
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem. So Joseph had to come for registration here. Where was Joseph? Nazareth. Now you understand that this is not an easy journey. It's not a short distance. It's about 5 days travel to 1 week. So Joseph came to Bethlehem. The Virgin Mary came with him. When they reached Bethlehem, the time came for the Virgin Mary to deliver her son, Jesus. They found no place in the inn. This is very significant. Jesus, the Lord, could have been born in a very luxurious palace, but he was born in a very humble way. In a stable, put in a manger. And who came and visited Jesus?
Shepherds.
Kings and shepherds. This is very significant. He's born for everyone. So, the Lord Jesus is born in Bethlehem. Early Christians. Bethlehem used to be a little town. Early Christians identified the place. It was easy to identify the place. Generation to generation. Till the time Queen Helena and Constantine, the emperor. 330 AD. Constantine and his mother Helena built the church here, a big Byzantine church. The Samaritans in 520 AD destroyed the church. 590 AD, Justinian rebuilt the church and still standing from that time until today. When the Persians came here, they never destroyed the church. If you notice, the Persians destroyed all of the churches except one, this one. Why? The fresco had the Magi. And where did the Magi come from? The wise men.
Persia.
Yeah, actually from the Far East, they were dressed like Persian kings. So when the Persians saw them, they did not destroy the church. That makes it one of the oldest churches here in the Holy Land. It goes back to the 6th century. When the Crusaders came here, 1099, they painted the saints on the columns. They are not very clear now. Let's say that column is clear. On these columns also, but they are cleaning them. So the Crusaders painted that, 1099. 1920s excavations took place here. Later on we'll see them. And they found a mosaic floor that goes back to the 4th century, time of Queen Helena and Constantine there. This is with 3 denominations. Greek Orthodox, you have the main altar. Roman Catholics, the manger downstairs is for the Roman Catholics. And the Armenians, the left side of the church there. So Greek Orthodox, Roman Catholics, and Armenians. In Jerusalem, the Holy Sepulchre, 6 denominations. Greek Orthodox, Armenians, Roman Catholics, Assyrians, Coptics, and Ethiopians. The flow of traffic, of course, is one way. Go this way, we enter the place, we exit from there. manger is not there. It's only tea. Sure you don't hit the oil lamps. Those ready made. You go upstairs.
The two of you, it's 2 by 2. 2 by 2, yeah. 2 by 2, 2 by 2. So you and Oliver maybe. 2 by 2. Oh, yeah, you wanna go? Go.
Keep going. That's it. You may go upstairs. هذا الأحمر هذا طويل.
Sorry, you can do that. If you just want to take a picture, you can also do that, but just do it 2 at a time.
One moment.
Father.
Excuse me, please. Fill it this way, please. Okay, quickly, please. 5-minute procession, please, please. Okay, please. This way, this way.
So, excavations took place here in 1920s. Can you all hear me? And surprisingly, they found the mosaic floor that goes back to the time of Queen Helena and Constantine. So this is 330 AD. You're standing on 590 AD. So this is one of the oldest churches. And this is still standing Byzantine church that used to consist of more than one section. The main altar, aisles, and other sections. Again, the main altar is with the Greek Orthodox, the Armenians on the left side. Downstairs where service was on, the manger is with the Roman Catholics. We're gonna go back to the Church of St. Catherine. I do have some explanations to it. Due to lack of space, and lack of privacy. You see, the main church is very busy. Roman Catholics, 1880s, decided to build another church and annex it to the Church of Nativity. And this is, they called it the Church of St. Catherine. So, what's important here, midnight mass, Christmas Eve, set in this church and broadcasted all over the world. So you may have seen it on TV. If not, I'm sure next Christmas you're gonna see it on TV. So remember the stained glass. Can you see the stained glass?
Yeah.
That shows Jesus in the manger and the Holy Family. Stained glass here. The Holy Family and the three magi giving their presents, frankincense, myrrh, and gold. And downstairs, if you remember downstairs where we had Mass, there are three chapels. I mentioned them, but I repeat. When you go downstairs to the left, when you went downstairs to the left, is the chapel of the Holy Innocents, where the tombs of the little kids that were massacred at the Viking camp. When we went downstairs straight ahead, is the chapel of Saint Joseph, where Saint Joseph saw a vision. It's the same thing, divided into different chapels where Jesus is born. It is where Joseph saw a vision that the king was going to harm the child. And from there they fled. And the third chapel where we had Mass, the chapel of Saint Jerome, it is where Jerome translated in honor of Saint Jerome. So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Saint Jerome, the Crusader cloister, and of course, we're inside the building, but we see the town as if we are outside.
Yeah.
So, cloister, in order to see the sun to be outside without being with the other people. So it's an outside private garden. It's closed from all sides. Okay, now we're gonna walk towards the bus. Please, we walk together.